Have you ever taken someone off of your close friends list? Can you disclose that?
I don't think I have. Because
Really?
I never like sat down at my desk and like created a list. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm taking bitch on and off with a quickness.
So watch out.
Hi, my name is Renée Rapp.
And I'm Rachel Sennott.
And this is Close Friends Only with Instagram. There's a green border around us right now. And
if you're special, if you're inside, if you're our friend, you can watch. And also other people.
Okay, stunning.
Okay, I'm gonna just go for it.
I mean, hit it.
And I know the answer, but I'm gonna ask you.
Go.
Have we ever DM'd each other?
Yes. Yes. With quickness and with
quickness.
Haste.
And it immediately resulted in an in-person meeting.
Yeah, I did, right?
Because you hit me up. You were having like a party.
Yes.
Yes. And then that night I showed up.
Literally.
With our mutual friends.
Literally.
Jared and Owen.
Jared and Owen. Well, because I was just like, I forget. There was something that like prompted even the like.
Well, we were following each other, and I was giving like a tepid like, love this on your post. I was definitely giving like, this rocks, girl.
Wait, I remember I was like with somebody because I remember saying to them, I was like, oh my God, I was like, perfect, I'm obsessed with her. Like maybe like the day that we became mutuals on the internet.
Yeah. It's so weird when you're sort of like, I've been DMing with this person for 3 years.
Oh yeah.
We've never met. I don't even know. And then you meet the person and they're like, who are you? And you're like, okay. Do you know what I mean? Like I was like, we went there immediately. You DM'd me the poster. I arrived that night. We connected.
Literally.
It was beautiful.
Like I was like, please come.
Yeah. You have a confidence and comfort with people. I just get a sense from like interviews I've seen you and then seen you with your friends. I feel like you really stand up for your friends. Obviously, I admire your like talents and I'm like your beautiful voice, your performance, but that I'm like, yeah, all of the things, your successful career, okay, I admire that too. But I think that's something to me that I just could sense from like that's meeting you and seeing like things you've talked about before.
That's my favorite. That's like my favorite quality about like anyone. It's like if you like ride for like your friends, that's like gonna be top tier quality. It also like, doesn't even really have to be my friends. I feel like, to be honest, given the opportunity, if they were being treated poorly enough, I would even ride for my enemy.
Love that.
Because I'm trying to a couple, not all of you, but a couple I would be like, if they were being treated poorly enough, I'd be like, back off of her. Like, she has no taste. Let her go. But yeah, a couple. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Okay.
That's what I meant to say.
Thank you. What about me are you most intrigued by? Are you intrigued by me or what?
Yeah, like, what do you think is the hottest attribute about me?
What do you think is hot about me?
Honestly, this is my genuine, honest answer. And I'm not even, there's no sarcasm on this. You have such a good smile. You have such a good smile. And this is something that I have known and noticed about you from the jump. I was like, she has such a good smile.
That's huge because you have an amazing smile. People always made fun of me I felt like my smile made my like face look bigger. And when I was younger, everyone was like, your head grew before the rest of your body. Like your nose is big, your face is big. And so then now I'm always like, trying to like suck it all in and make it sort of smaller. But now they don't like that either. They're like, she looks like dead behind the eyes. So maybe I smile.
Listen, first of all, dead behind the eyes is hot. I feel like I'm constantly giving dead behind the eyes.
My follow-up is...
Yes, give me.
What made you think we could be friends?
I just like had such a crush on you. I was like, we have to be friends. Like I was like, it wasn't even like, can we be friends? I was like, I'm obsessed with her. And like I knew that we had mutual friends too, who I like love.
Yes.
I do have another question.
Please.
How do you think we're similar? ? Different ?
Okay, I think I ride for my friends too.
Yes.
I think that's a similarity. I want to say hardworking, talented,
hot,
like incredible bodies, like cool,
right,
style.
Right.
I would say we're different in that you have an incredible singing voice and I do not.
Are you not singing like that?
I can't. The reason I'm saying that specifically is I did like musicals when I was growing up, and I would always play the shrew. Like, do you know the lady who's like, I'm a witch, come in my cauldron? Do you know what I mean? We're cutting this, but we're do you know how there's always like one lady who like runs the brothel? But imagine I'm like 13 and they're like, you're gonna play the 40-year-old. Like, I was like Madame Thenardier. I was all of those. And like anytime I tried to sing, they were like, the witch that speaks.
But maybe it was just because you were such a good actor that they were like, wait, she's so dropped in. Maybe. Give her more.
That to me feels like a difference.
Okay, so now I'm like, I want to see you singing. Now I'm like really like desperate. I'm like, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
I'm really sorry. So you said that you did theater. Can you sing a lyric from I'm so sorry, from one of my songs, Theater Kid style? And if you cannot think of a lyric of one of my songs, one of any song ever, Theater Kid style,
I'm gonna do Snow Angel.
I mean, I'm begging. I'm literally on my hands and knees.
And we might cut this, but I'm gonna just give him my all. I'll make it through the winter if it kills me. That's musical theater.
That was perfect. That was, honestly.
Okay.
No.
That was really vulnerable for me to do in front of you.
That was spotless.
But was that that was musical theater,
that was
right?
So
the
musical theater.
Yeah.
No, the enunciation was there. You devoured that.
No.
I think that was great.
There's something about doing a musical theater where you're comfortable in the format. Do you know what I mean?
Because it's so absurd. You're like, is this even legitimate?
Is this even legit? Yeah.
No, I truly could not understand more.
Yeah. I think I'm first on this one. This one is kind of deep.
Oh.
What are 3 words your mother would use to describe you?
Like stubborn.
Okay.
Which I completely agree with. I think I'm so stubborn.
Yeah.
And I am not changing that. Hot-headed, which is also true, and I'm not changing that. And protective. Probably protective. Yeah.
That's good.
Very protective of my little brother.
Yeah.
I think that's What are those 3 words for your mom to describe
I'm trying to think. I think she would say like organized.
Oh, slay.
My mom's a Virgo. I'm a Virgo. One of my sisters is a Virgo.
Oh, okay.
We have 3 Virgos in our house. Aww. It's 3 Virgos, a Taurus, 2 Capricorns, and a Cancer. A Cancer man.
Wait, that's a great,
but
group.
It totally flows.
Oh, that sounds so nice.
It's a good balance.
Oh my God, I'm a Capricorn and my mom is a Sagittarius.
Well, it's a little, but it's kind of fun, you know? You need someone who can handle Capricorn. Because my sister, who's a Capricorn, like really, like will make me cry on the phone. And then she's like, get over it. Life is tough. I'm like, oh my God. So
like, wait, suck it up, queen.
Suck it up. Suck it up, queen. No, literally. So I think, but sometimes you need that. You need someone who's like, tough love. Let's go.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So do you have a Finsta?
I do have a Finsta.
Me too.
You do have a Finsta?
I do. But it's kind of old and it feels sort of like out of like use kind of. I'm still posting on it for like appearances.
Of course.
But I used to post like tea. I used to post like really crazy on my Finsta.
Okay.
And then there was a snake. Something got out. This is like ages ago.
Oh, really?
This is not even
my worst fear.
Not even in like a big way. It was just like I archived every post that was like, you know, sort of like talking about someone.
Good.
And now I just post pictures of oatmeal. And I'm sort of like, this is what it is. Like, it is what it is.
It's specifically oatmeal? Or just in general?
Just like food, but like not even like good pictures of food. Like it kind of like.
I was like, you're on an oatmeal.
Yeah.
I'm oatmeal.
I'm loving oatmeal.
It's morning by morning. Good morning all.
Good morning all. Oatmeal today. But that's my Finsta stitch. Do you post like actively?
I have a public Finsta.
Love.
That I love posting on so much. All of my like angry moments really come out there. which I actually love.
Yeah.
It doesn't make me sad. It doesn't make me be like, ooh, it makes me be like, slay. I did feel that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I still do.
And I do. And it holds up. And that holds up.
I love a Finsta.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a Finsta.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
I obviously also have a creep account that no one follows.
Oh, of course.
Like, I have a creep account. But
of course. Absolutely.
Does having a Finsta take pressure off of posting on your main account? Because sometimes I feel like main account becomes like so... I'm like, I can't even be real. Like, I want to just post oatmeal. I'm like obsessed with oatmeal. Dude. But do you know what I mean? I'm like, can I just post this for everyone? But then is everyone going to be like, why is she posting oatmeal?
Why is she posting oatmeal?
Yeah.
First of all, I would never say, why are you posting oatmeal? I'd be the first comment. I'd be like, Queen, that looks delectable. Thanks. That looks perfect. Perfect water to oat ratio. You clearly devoured.
Thank you.
But
okay, I'll post that for you.
I don't know. Like tomorrow. I've like bitten like this like 3 times in the last hour.
It makes me want to do it.
I didn't realize how much.
Is it working for me?
Yes.
Oh yes.
I love it. It's
I'm gonna bring it's so cool when you do it, but I'm like, it's coming out.
I've never hit it 3 times.
Yeah.
A three-peat
Maybe it's
chomp.
me. I don't know.
I'm chomping.
I'm bringing out the bite.
I'm literally chomping at the bit.
I'm chomping at the bit. I love that. So what's the difference between like what you post on your Finsta versus like your close friends?
My Finsta, I don't know. I mean, I post like on my close friends, it's random. On my Finsta, it's pointed.
Yeah.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
Targeted.
Close friends could be like, this candle. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
Because you're like, no one wants to see this candle, but I want to post it.
Yes, but
so
it's cute.
Suck it up and look at the candle.
And take it.
Like, and take it and love it. But like it's more casual and you're like, it's going to go away. So it's going to be fine.
That is stupid.
Yeah.
The stuff on the Finsta is like, I think because my Finsta is public too.
Yeah.
I'm like...
Yeah.
Which is actually weird because you'd feel like I'd be more careful on my Finsta as opposed to my close friends, but
no,
not the case.
Yeah.
Not the fucking case. How does someone make it onto your close friends?
Really? It's so random. I think it's literally like someone's like, add me. I'm like, okay. Like someone I barely know could be like, add me. I would be like, yep, it's all good. I feel like I had my Finsta when it came out.
Yeah.
And then like sort of like sometimes like I would see someone's and then I would be like, oh, I'll add them to mine, whatever.
Yes.
But like I never like sat down at my desk and like created a list. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me at my desk.
That's
figuring out like that's you. That's you
me, bro.
I'm gonna do that after this now because I'm like I need to do that.
I don't know, but that also could be like so mentally wrapped in something that's unimportant.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because my follow-up to this is, have you ever taken someone off of your close friends list and why? Can you disclose that?
I don't think I have. Because,
really?
But I don't really think I haven't really gone there in my close friends. Do you know what I mean?
For you.
Like I'm sort of like, if anything, someone's going to ask me to take them off for themselves. Do you know what I mean? They're going to be like, I thought there was going to be something good here. It's like just the same, the candle, then it's the oatmeal. Like, what's going on? So I think like,
begging for a different rotation.
They're like, please. Like, I thought there was going to be something, like, give us a little boob. And I'm like,
please, girl,
that's
nipple.
for Maine. Boob is on Maine. So like, there's nothing good because it's the good stuff is going to the people. It's going to everyone.
That I understand.
You know,
and that's why you're a woman of the people.
Yeah.
Also, just to insert to your close friends, have you ever taken someone off? I'm taking on and off with a quickness, so be on your toes. That's what I'm saying. Genuinely,
Whoa.
I mean that. Like,
wait, but do you put them back on after you take them off?
Maybe. Depends on the person.
Damn.
People are going in and out.
Testing them.
Yes. My trust is like this long. Like it's this much. So that's just like to add like a little.
So watch out. Watch the out.
Watch out. Have you ever met someone off of Instagram?
I feel like I've like
meet them and how did you
only
bond?
ever met people off of Instagram.
That's how I feel
like,
too.
I feel like I meet people all the time where I'm like, Insta, and then we just like hug and it's totally fine. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like there's so many people that I'm like never met you, but I feel like I do. Do you know what I mean?
No, I do. Actually.
It's like everyone I know.
Even if it's someone that I like saw once and then we like followed each other on Instagram or like I followed them.
Yeah.
I'm immediately like, well, Instagram has connected us.
Yes.
In reality, I saw them in real life.
Yes.
But that's not as important to me.
No, Instagram is what sort of gives you that second where you're like, okay, they like me. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
As like friend, whatever, but like you're just like, we're both down.
Yes.
So now I will approach you in public.
We're pre-approving.
We're approving.
Yeah.
We're approaching in public.
No,
yeah,
definitely.
Totally.
I feel like I've met everyone over Instagram. People that I have dated, I've like met over Instagram, which like never ends well.
You can also, it feels like, I don't know, you can find who knows who, like, do you know what I mean? I'm like drawing maps, and not even in a creepy way, but I'm like sleuthing, and I'm like, you know each other. 100%.
Well, that's how I knew you knew Jared and Owen. Yeah. So I was like, oh, perfect. Yeah. Like, it does really, it's just bringing us together, isn't it?
Connection.
It's just bringing us
connection.
Oh, well, how do you flirt on Instagram? If you're flirting.
If I'm flirting on Instagram, I think I'm giving nothing. I'm giving a follow and like one like.
Oh, for sure.
And that's like as much as it's gonna go, and then I'm like, that was your tee up. So damn. Yeah. But I feel like a follow feels pretty direct to me.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
What's your move?
I'm trying to think of like when I was like flirting on Instagram.
To me, also Instagram is better to flirt on than like a dating app or whatever, because it feels like you're knowing who knows people. You're like, you're probably not a murderer. Right. Like, you know what I mean? Yes. These are who you know. Yes. And then you're sort of just like, there's something about it too, like dating apps are, to me, like it's so like, we're here to find love. And like, it's so vulnerable. On Instagram, you always have that out of like, I just liked your photo. Of course. I think it's creative.
It was never that deep. I think
you're creative. It's never that deep.
It was never that deep.
Right. That to me is the beauty of Instagram.
That is nice.
Is like you can always just be like, hey, I liked this story because I liked it. Right. Because it was funny or sexy, but in a casual way.
Absolutely. And maybe you'll never know if I thought it was funny or sexy.
Sexual. Yeah.
And then I'm going to respond based on your response.
Yeah, exactly.
That I completely agree with.
It's good.
I've never done a dating app. It scares the out of me. I also just feel, I don't know, for some reason it just was never like, I was never like, oh, that's something I could do. Like I kind of always thought like, oh, that's for like, I think of just Christian mingle. Like I'm like, oh, that's for elderly Christians. Yeah. I'm not that.
Well, it's so vulnerable. The other thing is, to me, is I'm like, same as us. When you messaged me, I was like, let's make it happen. No, I don't want to be asking someone like, what is your dog's name, until I've talked to you in person.
Oh my God.
I'll ask you that when I'm at dinner with you, but I can't ask you that over messages. No. Because it's, you instantly catch a vibe. 100%. Do you know what I mean? Like you're with the person and then you're like, what's your dog's name? But like, I'm not going to message you that. No. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah. There's no little small talk. I'm not a small talk gal.
And attraction to me is so in person. There's no way to tell off of a photo.
Oh, let me tell you something based off of experience. There's really no way to tell from a photo. God, there's really no way to tell. Or a video, or like a long video. There's actually no way to tell. And you might think that you're really attracted to someone and then you're just not. Yeah. What shows up on your Discover page says a lot about you. What's on yours?
Honestly, like I feel like my friends show up because I'm interacting with all my friends' fan pages. Like I'm like, like you're on my fan page, I was on my fan page, literally. My friend Mo, like all the girls. So I'm just looking at, I see they post something and then I also get it on the fan accounts and I'm like liking, I'm interacting.
No, genuinely.
I'm in the closet pages too. Like I'm like Lily Rose Closet. I'm like, love that top. Like I'm liking it all. So I'm liking all of those and then they just keep coming. So it's just basically my friends are on my homepage and then they're also my Discover page.
I could not understand more. And tonight it's gonna be like Rachel Sennott, Argentina.
No, totally.
And I'm like gagged. I'm like, God, she looks amazing.
No, it's I can't wait.
No, genuinely.
Well, yeah.
Literally. I feel like mine is kind of the same.
Yeah.
Who is an unsung hero you would like to shout out right now? Who do you want to sing to? Who do you want to make sing?
Everyone's gonna hate this. Go. Teachers. But no, I actually am gonna say teachers. My sister is a teacher. Real. She is.
Well, sing.
Because it's
sing, girl. Sing.
Teachers, you do the best stuff. We're cutting that. That's my voice.
I was gonna say, what a shame that they put you in the witchy roles, because you need to be a leading lady immediately. And not that the leading lady can't be a witchy role, but I will say, I need more of that. And so do we all in a time like this. When teachers are going unsung.
When teachers are going unsung. Me in my new movie, in my new Broadway musical about teachers.
You will actually do the next Mean Girls musical adaptation.
But I'm playing Tina Fey's role.
And every other character.
And every other character. I'm doing everyone. But it's all about how being a teacher is hard. Because it is. You know what I mean? We're kind of changing it a little.
I love that.
Yeah. Okay. I have one.
Yeah.
Who is your most random celebrity crush?
I have so many.
Yeah.
I have so many. They're all men. Mark Cuban, I would say, is a really random celebrity crush that I have.
Couldn't you imagine him like cooking dinner and pouring you a glass of wine and being like, tell me about your day?
Literally often.
But it's like special. Do you know what I mean?
It's everything. It's elegant. Yeah. It's also really homey and welcoming.
Yeah.
Have you ever hexed someone?
I have not. I have totally prayed for people because I was raised Catholic. So I've definitely shot out a prayer for someone
in a positive way. Oh, that's great.
I would never. I don't think you can send a negative prayer because then it would like go back on you.
Ooh.
But I did also buy a candle from like a store, like a magic store that was gonna make someone fall in love with me.
Oh, hot.
An open mic comedian when I was a freshman in college.
Did it
He
work?
did not fall in love with me.
That's fine. He wasn't important.
No, thank f***ing God.
Yeah, no.
Thank f***ing God.
Done.
But I want my $12 back.
What? Wait, so you can't pray for someone in like a
I just feel
way?
like it would be crazy if you like prayed
that would
for
be
something
crazy.
bad to happen.
Listen, I agree with you. That would be crazy. And I can't imagine someone doing that,
Yeah.
let alone myself. I can't even imagine someone doing that. I've 100% done that. What would your like dream musical, dream cast, dream director be?
So I've been in the musical Annie 3 times.
Have you?
3 times growing up. Never was Annie. Never was Miss Hannigan. I was always like one of the orphans that didn't speak. So I'm like,
I was too.
Yeah.
Yes, I was too.
So let's do Annie.
Yeah.
Again.
Right.
And I gotta be Annie. And I can't sing. And now I'm an adult woman.
But
perfect. I don't care. We're
perfect.
doing Annie again.
You would look so good in that wig.
I think.
You would eat in that wig.
So yeah. And then I think it would just be any of my friends who are down to do a musical.
100%.
And maybe I could get my friend Emma to direct if they wanted to do Annie the musical with me as an adult woman. And once again, I can't sing. But that
was immediately signed on, by the way.
Immediately, you're in. Everyone's in. Everyone's saying yes to this project. Everyone wants to do this.
People are freaking out.
It's sold out. Sold out.
It just sold out. What's the craziest hustle you've done for your career?
Open mic comedy.
Real. That's real.
It's so bleak. Sometimes it's fun, but it's like really you just show up to a bar and you hope that you get to talk on stage for like 2 minutes.
Dude.
And you're there for like hours.
For
hours. And like they keep being like, you gotta buy another drink. And then if you're not drinking, you're like having 10 Diet Cokes. And it's bad.
No,
so yeah.
I've gone with a friend of mine to go and watch her like hopefully do an open mic.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, we've been here for 12 days and 3 nights.
Yeah.
Like being like, holy shit. And it's such a grind and everyone is so uninterested no matter how amazing you are or how you might do. Mm-hmm. It's so brutal.
Yeah.
It is so brutal. But also like you have to be so ballsy to be able to do something like that. I think if you asked me to do that, I'd be like,
or not self-aware at all. Because some people are doing it and I'm like, it's just, there would be sometimes there would be like a 45-year-old man from New Jersey who would be like, I hate my wife. And you're like, whoa.
Right.
There's another place for this.
Like, and it's not here. It's not here, baby.
Yeah.
No, that's real. That's real.
What's your favorite lyric you've ever written?
Oh, I think my favorite lyric and my most creative lyric, probably the one that has, I would say, shifted like the way that I view my like artistry the most is I believe it took some like really deep digging. I think I believe it was f you and it's the outro to a song, and I always say that that's like my writing brilliance.
It's brilliant.
Outro. It's just you. I think
it gets a message across.
Yeah, I think you should die is also in there.
Love
somewhere.
It's clear. It's direct. No, it's to
the point.
It's to the point. I love that.
Yes.
And where do you normally find your inspiration for your lyrics?
Oh my God. I just like pray. I just pray for inspiration.
Yeah.
No, I feel like it always kind of depends on whatever room I'm in, like whatever room of people I'm in, that kind of gets the inspiration or not.
But do you ever like wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, do you ever like wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, I know what it is? Or do you get to the stew? I know what it's called. It's the stew. Do you ever roll up to the stew and you're like, let's sit down. This is the experience. How do we get into it? Like, where does it begin?
I feel like, no, not necessarily. Sometimes it will be random. Like, I think one of the last songs I wrote, I was like filming and I had such a terrible like day on set. I just had such a bad day and just like bad experiences. And I was like, I have nowhere else to go with my thoughts because obviously I can't put them outward in this moment. Therefore, I will be like mentally just like writing. So I think I actually just like shut my eyes for maybe like 10 minutes and like sat in a corner and was like, and like prayed I remembered it later. But I don't know. It kind of changes.
Yeah.
It kind of changes. I don't really have a rhyme, reason, or like season for things like that. However, I wish I did because I do feel like it'd be a lot easier.
Yeah, like
but I don't know.
No, but you never know when inspiration is gonna strike.
When creativity's there, it's there.
It's there, and you gotta pounce, and you gotta take it. You gotta take it when it comes.
Okay. What types of characters are the most fun for you to portray, and why?
I love a crazy girl. I love a British. That was British or Irish or something. It wasn't regular.
I love a crazy girl.
I love a crazy girl. I like just like I'm not even a crazy girl. I just like an interesting woman who is like has a lot going on and is fun.
Yes.
I like a good character.
Yes.
I love a lot of lines.
A witch.
I like text. I like dialogue. I like a witch. I want to play a witch.
Loving a witch.
Yeah.
Anyone who's singing, you're down for.
Anyone, yeah.
You're begging.
I'm begging for that. Yeah, I just feel like a fun character that's like meaty and you can like, and it's always fun to have like a scene where you're like, where you're on a little bit of bad behavior because it's like, do you know what I mean? Like a scene where you're like,
yes,
she shouldn't do this, but she's going to. Because that's life.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to do that. I feel like that's probably very fun.
Yeah.
To be like, also like a little messy.
A little messy.
A little messy would be nice.
Yeah.
A little messy would be good. Of the characters that you have portrayed, who do you feel the closest to and why? Who's in your heart?
I don't know. I think it's like each character is different. I think like Danielle and Shiva Baby is so personal to me because it's like, my first, like one of the first things I ever made and I made it with my best friend. And so that, like that character is really close to me. And then I feel like Alice in Bodies, I just get her. I feel like she's pretty, I don't want to say she's so close to me because everyone's like, how did you portray such an idiot? And I'm like, I went method, but I feel like I connected with her. Yeah.
Okay. Describe your ideal next role and pitch it, and why should you have it?
Whoa.
First of all, I already believe you should have it.
First of all, audition. Can you do a Shakespeare monologue right now?
Rip a 16 bar.
Rip one. Let's go. I think my next role, I would love to step into something that feels womanly. Do you know what I mean?
Hot. Yeah.
Like I feel like a woman role.
Okay.
And that's the only guideline, but I'm like, let's go.
Okay.
And nice. I think, like I said, my frontal lobe has developed, so I think I can handle it.
No, and you can. So
I hope.
A woman whose frontal lobe is fully developed.
I want her to deal with things with the full frontal lobe, but she's still like, I'm in trouble.
Okay, I see.
Or do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like to be an adult, but to still be crazy, or to still, Got
it. So some of the like naive nature is gone because your frontal lobe has developed.
Yeah.
However, you're still being dealt with crazy shit.
It's almost worse because like imagine if you're making bad decisions and you're
aware.
And you're aware. Exactly.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
No, I can so imagine. I'm feeling close to imagining.
Yeah. Amazing. Your debut studio album is titled Snow Angel, which is also a name of a song off the album.
Yes.
That being said, are you currently working on a new album, and can you share any details?
Yes.
And what are these?
And no. Like, yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no. Well, I guess the only thing is like 23 to 24 has been a massive difference for me.
So it's about this new era of your life.
It is. It's also about like to this point, a reflection on my like 23rd year specifically.
23 is crazy.
It was
so crazy.
Psychotic.
It was like the most insane year of my life.
It's
crazy.
It was so bad. And I thought like 22 was insane for me.
Yeah. But it's also like you kind of like have a crazy glow up that year because you shed everything, and it's like you're in constant chaos.
Yes.
But you're like, and then what's really crazy is when you hit the Saturn return, which is what I'm at right now.
The what?
The Saturn return.
Oh wait, I know kind of what you're talking about.
Starts at 27. Get ready, because basically
yes, I've heard about this.
And then things that you thought you learned at 23 come back around.
No, I can't.
They like reappear and they're like, one more time.
I can't do it.
But also the art. I'm sorry, but also the art that comes from a crazy period. You're also like, okay, it's good.
I'm so
not to be toxic like that.
Oh no, be toxic. Okay. I'm in the middle of like a conversation, and it's like the detriment like is like so obscene, and it's like the most crazy has ever happened.
Yeah.
And like I'm crying, the other person's crying, we're fighting, we're screaming, we're arguing. I'm like, this is an amazing song. I just made money off of this. I just made money off of this argument.
Thank you for fighting with me.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
My like poor actually no, not my poor. But yeah, that's how I feel.
Do you know what else? I think I saw a photo of you falling at your 23rd birthday.
Yes.
Amazing photo.
Yes.
At my 23rd birthday, I fell down a flight of stairs at China Chalet. And I saw that and I was like, oh my God, girl, I've been there. And I just felt really connected to you. I was like,
bro,
to fall on your 23rd birthday, it's like the universe.
It was insane. Well, I was coming.
But it's like fun.
No,
it's so
funny. It was so funny. And I was coming out of 23, entering 24.
Yes.
And I literally, it was so symbolic.
Yeah.
It was so symbolic.
Yeah.
So real. You fell down a flight of stairs?
Mm-hmm. Because you have to go up the stairs to get into the space. It's not open anymore.
Did you fall up?
I fell down.
I fell down. Sorry.
But it's like I'm sort of heading down the stairs at the end of the night. I'm like, I love you guys. And then I fell down and it was like...
Maybe that's cute.
And then I had a bruise on my ass. But that I love too. And I was like, this is kind of hot.
No, it's kind of sick.
It's kind of hot.
It's kind of sick.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Love that.
I fully agree. Okay, we are now going to play a game. A little game of truth or post, okay, which is like truth or dare, only we have to post a selfie with the words losing to Renee or Rachel to our Instagram stories if we don't want to answer the truth or perform the dare. Okay, I'll go first. Truth or post?
Truth.
If you could have any person follow you on Instagram, who would it be and why?
I think just anyone who doesn't follow anyone. So it's like they're following one person and it's me. And everyone's like, why? And
they'll never know. They'll literally never know.
We don't even know.
Okay.
My turn. Truth or post?
Okay. Post.
Okay. I dare you to post something to your IG notes right now and show us.
Okay. Do you have any context? Anything you want specifically? Anything you're dying
I feel like if you said something like sending you all love, like that would send so many red flags. Everyone would be like, what's going on?
Oh my God.
Do you know what I mean? If you posted something that was like, God is sending a prayer for us all. Do you know what I mean? There's someone who posts like quotes like that.
Bro, like praying hands.
Praying hands.
Okay. Oh no, do you know what I'm going to do? This is my favorite saying. If you can see it from back here. I don't know if you can. Can you see it? It says prayer warriors needed. I love when someone says that.
Calling on my prayer warriors.
No, like, and it's Debbie from down the block.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's on her deathbed.
And it's also me because I literally was like, I prayed for people. I'm the prayer warrior. I am praying for you. Pray for me.
Someone's going to be like, you're dying, girl. Okay, well, it's up. So,
oh my God.
But I love a little drama. Okay, perfect. Okay, truth or post?
Post.
Comment on the post of the last person who DM'd you.
Let me do a little.
I'm intrigued.
I know, I want to see.
I'm intrigued.
I'm hoping it's just a friend.
It's not like a... Hey.
Okay, Chris Horan, a stylist.
Stunning.
Lovely man.
Stunning.
DM'd me a post. I'm going to comment on his tagged post of Charlie, Queen. And I'm going to go fab. I said fab.
Perfect.
Fab just
Perfect.
now. Done and done.
Done. Perfect.
Okay. Truth or post?
Truth.
Name the most impressive person who's DM'd you on IG.
Okay, I like genuinely don't. I'm like, I don't.
I know, because it's also like of all time, and then you're sort of like, and then if someone else, we don't want someone to see it and be like, wait, but I DM'd you. I'm impressive.
Right, of course. Because also like there are some people who have DM'd me that I'm like genuinely fans of that I'm like so like not willing to be like,
no, yeah.
Because I'm like,
you have to be cool.
You gotta be cool. No, they can't know that I'm like that gassed, but like I'm that gassed. Just if you're wondering. Okay, truth or post?
Post.
Text a celebrity in your phone.
Okay.
Who you'd want to trade lives with for a day. Or post a selfie on Instagram. If you can't do the other thing.
I think I would love to trade lives for a day with Troye Sivan. Love him.
So real.
Fabulous style.
So real.
I've watched his Architectural Digest. I want to be in that home. I need to be in that home.
I do get that.
And I've never been to Australia, and I want to go.
Real.
So I'm going to say,
perfect.
Miss you thinking of you.
Ask him for prayer warriors.
I'll say we need prayer warriors.
Needing prayers.
I'll say.
Needing prayers. Yeah, that is a good switching the life.
It's kind of embarrassing because I texted him kind of like a couple days ago going, when are you back in LA? And he said, I leave today. And now I'm going, I miss you.
When are you back in LA? Yeah, literally.
I'm giving creep. But I sent it.
No, you're dedicated. You miss him.
I miss him.
You miss him.
Done.
That's okay.
Done.
I love that.
Okay, so we've been truth and posting each other for a couple minutes.
We're truthing, we're posting.
I'm going to just give us a post and say we should take a cute little picture. Because we both kind of look fabulous.
Done. Is.
We look like news women.
We're hosting the news. We're about to explain that the weather is great.
We love.
We live, we laugh.
Because she complimented my smile and now I love it.
You really do have such a good smile.
Thanks.
You do.
Okay, I'm going to smile more.
Smile.
And when you see it go, that was me.
I'm literally going to be like, oh my God.
Eat. Smile more. More teeth.
Eat. Both sets. Yes, with a little chomp. Well, I feel like they know literally everything about us.
We've told you it all.
You know where we live. You know where we sleep.
You know our social security number. You know our phone number. You know our email.
Right. What more do you need?
What more do you need? So we're going to sign off.
We're signing.
Thank you for talking to us.
We're signing off. Thank you so much for talking to us. Illy. This was Close Friends Only.
With Instagram. Love it.
Where we're signing.